Hi everyone, it's Shane from Hanlon's for another Maintenance Monday. Today we're going to talk about setting your stationary PTO mode. We'll just talk about a 700 Gen 6 tractor. So that's the tractor behind me. We'll go through how to set the terminal so that you can start the PTO from the fender, or start it while you're sitting stationary, that you get out of the seat and it stays running. So to start off with, we're going to go into our PTO menu and we're going to select 1000 RPM because that's the shaft we have on the back. If you had 540, you'd go 540. And then you're going to pick stationary mode for the PTO. In order for you to be able to pick stationary mode, your tractor has to be in park and you have to be sitting in the operator's seat. So now that we've got those two things set, you should be able to run your PTO stationary. If you want to be able to have it throttle up, that you can use the fender control on the tractor so that you don't have to get into the cab, say you're running an auger at this time of the year, then what we're going to do is, all we're doing is just touching along the bottom to get us to the engine menus. We're going to go TMS, okay, and normally there's two settings on TMS. We're going to pick PTO, so we're going to touch that and highlight it green, and then what you have to do is you have to bring those two things together. And so in this case, we're going to set our engine RPM at 1510. Then when we start our PTO, the tractor engages the PTO and then slowly starts to rev up to 1510. If you're doing it from the fender, what you're going to do is the exact same procedure, except that you go out to the fender to start it, you push the button, you'll hear the PTO start, and then you have to hold it until the tractor starts to rev up, because if you let go of it too soon, the PTO won't stay engaged. And then to shut it off, all you have to do is touch that switch out on the fender and it will shut off. So while we're on the subject of PTO auger, you may want to be able to activate your hydraulics without getting in the cab as well. And so what you're going to do there is we're going to go to navigate to our hydraulic page. We're going to go over and we're going to hit the manual button here, and we're going to hit red. Now we're going to have the red hydraulic activated. You'll set your flow rates accordingly, and then the last thing, you're going to put your flow to continuous, and you're going to have this clock turn to green. Then when we go out of here, you can see that the valve is set. Now when you go back and touch the button on the fender, it will activate the hydraulics and you can run the swing and then start the PTO after that, and it'll rev the tractor up for you so that you don't have to get into the cab of the tractor at harvest time. Hopefully that helps you out. Thanks for watching.